Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We made it to Camp McCarran, but I got distracted by somebody walking over here, and it might be nothing. It's a motel, but this could be a person or this could just be a random traveler.
Howdy.
Oh, a junkie.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gamers away.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's random motel doors I could check on, or we could just realize that this is a crack house and walk away. I'll check one. We'll see how bad of a crack house it is. Oh, it'll be the locked one too, so it'll be like super easy to tell. All right.
Over here.
Yeah? He's crazed, so it's okay. Wow. I know we broke into your place, dude, but my goodness. You're just gonna stab us like that, huh? Pre-war casual wear? Would he just come in here with a knife and get dressed up fancy for no good reason? Yeah, he just wanted to, like, dress in nice clothes and fry his brains. Oh, this is gonna be all kinds of fun. I didn't know we'd start this episode by clearing a crack house. Well, this guy had no chance. Pinion nuts, I'm good. I don't want to sleep in your crazy house. No. You had some stuff, but again, this is nothing that's really worth my time. So we're going to move back onto McCarran. This is just stealing from destitute people, and it's sad. It's sad more than anything. We just want to move on. Alright, McCarran, you guys got a lot of space here. Let's see if you can offer up any useful, you know, troops or things like that. You're just a trooper, right? Yep. Don't worry. I don't steal. The worst crime I've committed in a while is picking the lock of an abandoned factory. You look like you could be.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
Oh, what do you know about the fiends? Because I've been killing them, but I don't know anything about them.
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
I might have done some of it already. Yes, it does.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet.
Got Violet.
God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron.
Wow.
Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot.
Well, I took 2 of them
I'm
out.
not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Only Neffy's left.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. I never leave her side.
I can handle the dogs.
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Alright, got it.
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
Well, it just so happens.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. me see the scumbag's head.
3?
God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours.
Cool.
Think you can take down another one of these scumbags?
I can.
Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
I can do it.
That's the best damn thing I've heard all day. Finally, somebody around here with some goddamn ambition. There's 2 psycho bastards left. Which one will it be?
Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Nah.
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Good luck.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Alright, I want to claim a bounty.
This is Cook. You sure did a number on his face. I'm not allowed to give you the full reward, but thanks for taking this guy down.
Hey, I didn't know about
It's
it ahead of
payback
time.
for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
Let's go.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon, snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Where is he?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Got it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Okay.
Right.
We could do it. Oh, look at that. Level 17. 14 skill points, huh? We can just about do this a fun way. Let's go 75 on the energy, 75 on guns, 75 on science, and 72 on speech, I guess. Alright. So, he's out in the yard, huh? Talking to snipers. Let's double check our map, make sure we find him. Oh, that's just the marker. That's no good for us. I don't think I'm on the right quest. Here we go. Now we want to go here and here? Okay. Are you who we need to talk to?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah. Nuclear winter, blah, blah, blah. You guys got one of those too. Okay, you're this guy. That is heading out into the desert. So we want to go after this guy. Is this the guy? Oh, he's got the sniper on, the sniper beret. This might be him.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear.
I'm
Bitter Root, 1st Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
I don't know. You have an unusual name.
Trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right if you ask me.
Tell me about what happened at Bitter Springs.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCRB. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
You don't mean that, do you? Your parents?
Don't I? Mister, you never met my parents. My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Wow, yeah, I didn't know your parents. You're better off without them.
You're not fully grown till you're taking a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons of Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. That's all I got from the cons. That's all I ever want.
Wow. How'd you survive the massacre?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. He knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. You couldn't have forgotten the whole massacre.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
All right. Well, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, that's probably best.
How long you been with Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
Your father's a commanding officer? Wait, your father was a con guy.
Yeah, look. He's not my real father.
Yeah.
He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
All right.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye. What an interesting human being you were. I'm not Gora Betts, Betsy, and 10 of Spades. I gotta talk to somebody called 10 of Spades.
Hey, my man. 10 of Spades. First Recon sharpshooter. At your service.
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
I'm sure it doesn't. I'm not gonna make fun of a stutter.
Damn right.
Where'd you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades. But the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of Spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to Ace. Think I'll skip Queen though.
How long have you been a sharpshooter?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid too.
When did you enlist?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
What do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
All right, nice to know.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Yeah, you can go back to sleep. I'll talk to Betsy for a second. Does she have cool magazines? She does. What do these cool magazines do that probably don't last for more than a second? Sneak plus 10. And what else? What is Nuka-Cola Victory? HP plus 4. Okay. I think one of those was a double. Maybe the military surplus. No, I do not want to pickpocket. I want to talk. Gun gets its own bed.
Never seen you around before. What do you want?
I thought you should know Cook is dead.
You killed him? Well, shit. Here I dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to talk, but can we talk? I wasn't trying to get money from you.
Yeah?
Have you seen any combat around here?
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
What do you mean?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
First I've heard about conscience in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone cold bitch after all.
Yeah, you're a sniper?
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
Attitude's top of the list.
You're not as dumb as I thought you'd be. We got the same sense of humor. Probably better to walk away while I still like you, though. All kinds of things piss me off. Like just about anything that anybody says.
This is not gonna go well, but for the funny of it, how about a date?
Yeah, right. You're sniffing up the wrong skirt. Try me again when you're tall, blonde, and female.
Oh, I am the opposite of all of those things.
Yeah. Try not to get killed.
Alright. And Gorobets.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Dodge.
Already did that. He said I should talk to you about Neffy.
Whatever you need, we'll make sure it gets done.
What can you tell me about him?
Not enough. We've been trying to put a bullet in him for a few weeks. He's strong as a Brahmin bull, and he's fast. Seems like he usually runs with a gang of fiends. Uses them for cover. We haven't been able to get a clean shot at him. Betsy swears she's hit him. Twice. But if she's right, it didn't seem to slow him down.
How good is your squad?
I've been sniping since I was old enough to walk. A lot of us sharpshooters get recruited off the farms and ranches out west. Comes natural to us. As for my squad, they're the best we have. My word on that. They're all hand-picked, and I won't work with anybody who isn't up to snuff. 10 of Spades is the greenest of the bunch, but he's a farm boy, like me. Shooting's in his blood.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna need your help.
You've got it. What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers?
You think that'll work?
Can we hit him? Damn straight we can. Question is whether he kills you before we get a clear shot. It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking, but if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Sure, why not?
Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nefai.
Nefai.
I've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nefai, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest. Get your
That
rifles and move out first.
sounds
We've got a fiend.
good. So let's see where he's at and if we can go get him. He's down there. I'm going to go to the West Pump Station just to save a couple of steps.
Get your rifle.
Alright, so now we are heading in this direction, I believe. Nope. Opposite direction, I believe. This way, okay. Now we want to shoot him in the legs or the chest. We do not want to blow his head off. I would like to get paid my full amount, if at all possible. We lost some money on the last couple just because we didn't know any better. Boom. See, that's what I'm worried about with you, Boone. You're such a darn good sniper. I'm worried you're just going to pop this guy's head off. Cost me the bounty. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. That's a fiend. A fiend. Driver Nephi. We're gonna take him out the best way we can. His torso is looking pretty rough. Alright, your snipers didn't really help, but I'm not mad. We did kind of get here pretty quick. And you can go away. That's not a problem. Alright. His head. His golf driver. I think we're good. Bottle cap. Rounds, caps. And cells and cells. Is there anything they're hiding up here? Any good treasure? Such a bunch of junkies, I'm just expecting piles of drugs everywhere. I don't think we're going to find anything else of use. Well, shoot. That went way easier than expected. Let's just pop on back into McCarran, shall we? They didn't really do much sniping, but they were kind of on the other side of where he was, so what are you going to do? We had to walk past them to get to them, unless we made a real crazy wide sweeping circle, and I didn't feel like doing that. What do we got here? Trooper.
Nelson's back in our hands.
Who are you?
Hope we can defend it this
Little Buster.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right?
Nope.
Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Why does he owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
Nope. Fiends?
Of course you didn't, because they crossed paths with Lil Buster. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
Are you supposed to be famous or something?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory.
You said that twice.
Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
You call yourself Little Buster, so good luck with that. I've been known to hunt a few bounties.
Well, hey, the field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
Really now? So what you gonna do now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan.
Uh-oh.
Once I get my cash from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gomorrah and win big at cards.
Oh, you're a moron.
There's not as many people playing at Gomorrah, so that means I've got better odds of winning big. I got this figured out.
Yeah, adios.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Or I'll be walking past your corpse. One of those things. Alright, where's my boys? Are they still standing out in the field waiting for me? It's possible, I suppose. Is this Daughtry?
Hey, still working on that last bounty?
Nope.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Well, well, well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised.
Appreciate it.
I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there.
Sweet.
You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those three scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone.
Pretty much.
Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Hey man, nice work with you too.
Perimeter's been quiet since you left. The fiends are running scared. I doubt they'll give us any more trouble. Not for a long while.
Alright, well, is there anything we want to check out here? They sent recon down there, so they're good. They're with friends.
Hey.
That solves our McCarran quest, if I do recall. No, that's not it. That did not solve that problem. So we still got to talk to some folks. That's just a trooper hanging out. Is this just going to be a bunch of mostly empty tents? If it is, I think I can just mosey my way inside. We'll peek in a couple more just to make sure I'm calling it correctly, and I think I am. So, let's go ahead and move on inside. See who there is to talk to. They did send recon troops down there. I'm surprised that didn't count. Maybe I have to. Maybe he's just saying that they will, and I have to okay it with the commander first. That sounds like a thing I'd have to do. Alright. Who are you? Just a trooper. Trooper, this is quite the setup you got here. You've got a lot of interior ground to work with. I am a little bit amazed. Just a little bit, because it was a big building. Oh, hey.
Something I can do for you?
Colonel Hugh.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Captain Giles needs reinforcements.
What? Why on earth would you think you can walk in here and make troop deployment recommendations to me?
I'm here to provide support.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
I'm good at speaking. Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Ooh, you got lots of problems. You seem calm, considering how bad things sound.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Alright, well let's talk a little bit about this stuff. Who are the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return.
Really?
Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
Okay, I'll go to Vault 3, see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot.
Oh, sounds great.
Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Okay. We got that. What about the NCR around here?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
I bet I could make that Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you.
Okay.
Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
All right. I could look at who's leaking intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find.
Okay.
We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Okay. What's Camp McCarran's role in NCR operations?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
All right. Are things mostly quiet between here and the dam?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
What challenges do you face out here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Okay, wow. You got a lot going on, man. Thanks for talking.
Bye.
Okay, so we've got talked to Captain Curtis. We're still working on that. Not worried about that too much right now. We got to do some stuff for Camp McCurran before we get them popping soldiers over there. And on the miscellaneous, we want silent treatment. We're trying to get the Caesar's Legion guy to talk, and we want to go take out Vault 3. So I think we will work on that next time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll come back and we'll start looking around and talking to these folks. See if we can solve some of their problems. Because that's what we are. Problem solvers extraordinaire. And next time. Take care, guys.